Beloved Saints, today's 5-minute message of redemptive history is about Athaliah, a king omitted from the second period of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, Part 1, from the 4th book of Redemptive History series, God's Profound and Mysterious Providence. When Ahaziah was suddenly assassinated in the northern kingdom of Israel, Athaliah, who was his mother, was determined to utilize this vacancy in the throne of Judah to make herself king. She followed through her plan by destroying all the royal offspring. 2 Chronicles 22 verse 10 states, "Now when Athaliah the mother of Ahaziah saw that her son was dead, she rose and destroyed all the royal offspring of the house of Judah." Here the royal offspring includes all of Ahaziah's sons and relatives who were eligible to succeed the royal throne. In other words, Athaliah wiped out Ahaziah's own sons who were her own grandsons. She thought that killing those people would obliterate the royal seed from the house of Judah. It was her evil intention to annihilate the royal lineage of David in order to reestablish the royal house of Ahab that was destroyed by Jehu in the northern kingdom. However, God already prepared the way of the Messiah to fulfill his will. And it was through the line of David, as stated in the covenant God made with David. In 2 Samuel chapter 7 verses 12 to 13, God says to David, "When your days are complete and you lie down with your fathers, I will raise up your descendant after you, who will come forth from you, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build a house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever." Thus, Athaliah's acts not only revealed her ambition, but it was an evil act that interfered with God's sovereign will. However, God did not leave such evil action of Athaliah to be successful. When Athaliah killed all the royal seed and challenged God's providence, Jehoram's daughter and Ahaziah's sister, named Jehoshabat or Jehosheba, stole Joash, who was 1 year old, and placed him and his nurse in the bedroom so that he would not be put to death. 2 Chronicles 22 verse 11 states, "Jehoshabat, the king's daughter, took Joash the son of Ahaziah and stole him from among the king's sons, who were being put to death, and placed him and his nurse in the bedroom. So Jehoshabat, the daughter of King Jehoram, and the wife of Jehoiada the priest, for she was the sister of Ahaziah, hid him from Athaliah so that she would not put him to death." Since then, Joash lived in hiding in the house of the Lord for 6 years. Then, with the help of Jehoiada the priest, Athaliah was killed and Joash became king. In such a way, God hid Joash and preserved the royal lineage of David. This was God's providence. Athaliah, with evil ambition, attempted to destroy David's loyal lineage, but she could not stop God's providence of redemption. It appeared as though the forces of Satan had prevailed for a moment, especially during the 6 years of her reign. However, Athaliah was removed, and Joash became king with the help of Jehoiada the priest. God made it evident that his redemptive historical administration will certainly prevail in the end. Beloved saints, currently, as we have difficulties and troubles, let us firmly believe in God's word of the covenant. Let us confirm how all of the events occurring right now are all under God's providence. By placing our hope in his word and grabbing onto his everlasting covenant, let us be victorious. I bless in the name of the Lord.